Hello and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 9. We are day 2 of our survival expedition here on, I don't even know what this name of this planet is. It's Vardhaman. Hello, Mr. Bug Dude. I come in peace or something. So you might notice that my voice is completely screwed and I sound like I'm all stuffed up, blocked up, and Christ knows what else. Yes, I have been strucketh by the dreaded man flu. Or it's a continuation of the man flu that I already had, or some kind of mutation of it, or whatever. Anyway, point is, I'm going to sound rough, so I apologise if any kind of little sniffle or horrible noise gets through in the recording. I apologise. But anyway, back to the game. So, I was kind of torn today on whether to do a continuation of the Let's Play, as we're seeing it now, or just a general video ranting quite explicitly about Alpha 9 and the fact that Empyrion released it. And I'm like, what? You released it? Are you serious? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't actually believe my eyes when I saw the forum post saying, yeah, Alpha 9 is released. What? I'm sorry, no, it's not April. No, it's definitely not April. No, they have actually released Alpha 9 as an apparent stable branch. Yeah, I just flew off the handle a bit, to be honest. I went immediately onto the forum to completely and utterly roast the developers and flame everyone involved and just tell them how they've just ruined everything. Well, I didn't do that because saner minds prevailed or whatever. But I mean, the feeling's still there. I just honestly, I don't think this is ready for stable release. I mean, okay, they've disabled by default the volume and mass, and they've disabled by default the CPU thingy-majiggy, the CPU points, and I haven't even covered that outside of my live stream yet, so I'm not even sure I want to go into that because I don't want to give anyone a fright. But yeah, I mean, my last video, or yesterday's video, was recorded before Alpha 9 dropped, as you probably realised anyway, and I just haven't had a chance to, until now, to really respond to it, to be honest. Oh, I don't know where to begin. I really don't. It's bizarre. I'm thoroughly confused. I guess Empyrion wanted to release it before Christmas, but I don't understand this fascination of getting things out for Christmas because, well, I just don't. It doesn't make any sense to me. But there we go. We're here now. Empyrion have done it. They can't undo it. It's apparently the stable release of Empyrion, and Jesus, a lot of emergency O2. Bear with. Right, there we go. I think we're about ready. Yeah, it's the stable release, and there's not really much or anything we can do about it now. It's out. It's in the wild. They made the decision quite weirdly and miraculously, I guess. And now we got to do it. We got to deal with it. So, there's so much to talk about. I mean, we could talk about Shattered Realm, but I don't want to do that because that's another topic for another day, I think. So, I'm going to try and stick to this Let's Play, this Alpha 9 Let's Play, and we'll try and keep the ranting to a minimum because you guys, you want to see Alpha 9, you want to see what it's like, you want to see how this Arid start plays out, and so on and so forth. So, we will try and stick to that. Right, I've put on the factory my little Spark HV, which is it's quite cheap. It's not the cheapest, but it's pretty cheap. And what I like about the Spark is it's really easy to upgrade. So there's a load of space in the back where I can just add cargo extensions once I've unlocked them, which I should now be able to do. Yep, I am level 5. So if we go into our tech tree, I can unlock a whole bunch of stuff, including the normal hover engines and whatnot. So, because I think if I unlock the controller, the extension modules, and I'll need one for... If I put a harvester on it, I'll definitely need ones for that as well. But let's grab a detector. Hover engines. Oh, RCS thrusters. There we go. I would like O2 tanks and O2 station on there, but I don't think I'll fit that in just yet. I'll stick with my normal O2 bottles from my little condensers here. Now I'm hoping that I've got enough storage capacity on the Spark that I can lift and shift everything here and take it to a new location, because I'm not entirely convinced about this location. It gets really fucking hot here. So it would be good to set up in an oasis biome, like up there maybe. But I want to do some general exploring today of this area. I'm hoping to find a cluster of resources quite close together. These are all very well spread out and stuff. So, and of course, Promethean, the Spark, and I think we've got enough biofuel to keep it going for a while. But I will need to stop and hit up some trees. Unfortunately, a lot of the trees around here are those damn cactus plants that don't give us anything. Anyway, let's bring the Spark in, and then we shall go from there. Alrighty, here we go. This is the little thing. So the thing with the Spark is it doesn't have your cargo extensions so much as it has cargo boxes. What's strange at the moment is, I guess it might be because it's not powered, but there is a Wi-Fi connector in there. So let's put some fuel in it and make it come to life. Come to life, my friend. Here we go. Bingo, 33 fuel. That should keep it going for a while. So, do I now have Spark? Yeah, I have all the cargo boxes. Now, these cargo boxes have a piddly 250 capacity, but that's still the equivalent of my backpack plus a little bit more. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not the end of the world. Certainly for a little starter, it's okay. And with this thing, if I stick it on its end a second, do an endo wheelie. Here we go. Oh, there. Yep. Now don't fall over. Yeah, you can see how I've got this extra space in the sides here. So once I actually have the cargo extensions, which I have unlocked, I could probably build them now. I don't know if I've got enough iron. Let's have a look. Can I build them from here? Actually, I think they might require a HV constructor. In fact, pretty sure that's exactly what it requires. So I need to unlock a HV constructor. Can I do that now? Yes. Great. The problem with the HV constructor is it just eats through fuel like crazy. Also, I don't have a multi-tool, although I could get one. I have one charge that I managed to loot from this thing here. So let's build a multi-tool as well, because somewhere in one of these containers boxes I have actually got a multi-charge. There it is. Got plenty of oxygen now, so I'm not worried about running out of oxygen. These two guys are still going. Oh, you've actually run out of. You're still going. But that's fine. I can switch them on again when and if I run out again. But I've got 19 of these goddamn. Whew. Emergency O2. Still getting that bug where if you move something from your survival constructor, you then can't click on anything. You just close it and open it again, and then it's fine. Let's turn you off for a second. In the launch position, I like it. Temperature's rising again, so I want to lift and shift everything. So what I was going to do actually, let's oh, hello. That might actually work out better, because then I think I can get. Yeah, I've got to be careful not to take out that RCS. I was going to replace that RCS with a fridge there, with a constructor on top. Put that RCS somewhere else. Basically, you can do all sorts of things with this little Spark. It's great for just like starting out straight away. You can go. Can I not put that in? No, I don't have the capacity. Okay, that's interesting. How do I get that then? I'm gonna have to empty everything. Let's swap you two over. What takes up all the room then? Everything. Right, can I have that now, please? Thank you. Right, okay. Now this might be interesting. Can I take these cargo boxes out? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Let me put the... Oh, this is going to be so much easier once I actually have some boxes to logisticify into. But for now, I don't. Right, and the final one. So... Put beds, furnishings. Right, okay, that's interesting. I thought they actually had the proper cargo boxes in now. No, that way, that way, that way, that way. And I want it to move along one more. There we go. Okay, that's good. And now I can put the cargo boxes back. Well, I don't actually need to. Oh. Excuse me. Great! I dismantled cargo boxes from a HV and it's given me CV bit-based deco blocks. Excellent. Ah, this is good. Good, 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 good. Super happy about that. Okay. Let's grab the ore and ingots that I can. It's quite a lot, actually. Because this constructor does give us... Ah, what? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Right. Yeah, I can't put stuff in a constructor, can I? I've got to build... See, that's what I dismantled. Why... Right, fine. Fine, 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 fine. Fine. I'll have 2 of those, please. Even though that's exactly what I dismantled. This is what I mean. This is what I was going to rant about. It's not ready. Why did you release this? Ay, 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 ay. And now I'm baking. Ah, drink some fruit juice, you penis. Yeah. Bet that felt good, didn't it? Bitch. Right. Fuck's sake. Now I can pick up the ores and crap that are going to feed the constructor. Yeah. Will that all fit in one cargo box? Doubt it. Yeah, that's the best you can do. Alright, well, that and that you're not going to use, but that you will, and that you will. But you can't have all of that, so... I just... Stop getting too hot. Damn it, man. You're just going to have to stay there. I'll have me stuff back. I don't know what I'm going to do with these deco blocks. God knows. Right, thank you. Pulled back down again. For now. Power on. Level you out. Alright, this is where it's going to just eat the power, though. Mobile constructor. Cargo box 3. Cargo box 3. Have I got everything in... So I've got... Hang on, no. I've got copper, silicon, and iron in that one. So it has to be your 3 1 and your 3. So can you build me cargo extensions then? Yes, you can. I'll have a controller, please. 1. And I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a fridge! Oh, I'm going to need an RCS and I'm going to need a fridge. But I haven't unlocked the fridge yet. Fridge. Thank you. We got there in the end. I don't think this cargo box is going to be able to take it. Because it will run out pretty quickly. So, let me take it off. Hang on. Player. Right, now I need to flip you on your ass again. Somehow. Oh, go on, go on, go on, go on. Yeah, I do. Right. Now, this is the really annoying bit, is that... How's this going to work? I might not have thought this entirely through. Yeah. no, I haven't thought this through at all. Hang on. So I should put the controller there, run a line of extensions over the top and into these side bits here. Replace that with a fridge, but then I don't know where to put the RCS. I'll just stick it on the end. So if I retrieve that, yeah, there you go. Okay, the controller goes in the middle. Yep. That's your extension, that's your controller. So controller in the middle. And then you feed the extensions either side. And I can do... This is going to be a bit of an ugly bodge because I can't actually texture these things yet. But because you can use these alternative shapes, at least I keep the shape the same. And then what I can do is then I can move this over to my backpack. Excuse me. I can move all of this from the cargo boxes into the container module because it's got way more space. I'm going to be able to pick that up because I've got a load of stuff in my inventory, so let me actually place it. Oh god, where am I going to stick that RCS? Where am I going to stick the RCS? I don't know where for it to go without, like, you know, bodging the back. I could always just bodge the back, can't I? Right. I mean, technically it doesn't need an RCS. The green things act as RCSs anyway. But I wanted to keep the maneuverability as high as possible, really. Okay, now I can take these out. Those are useless. Are they coming back as furnishings? Yep, of course they are. That makes no sense whatsoever. Have I actually got the resources? Let's go container controller, and I want some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that should do it. Now I should be able to use the fridge to store all my worldly foodie goods, which are spoiling slowly. Player. Nice. Alright. I don't need this on it. Well, actually. No. P menu for constructor. Oh no, I suppose actually I don't, because the output goes into the logistics, doesn't it? So as long as it's finished. There we go. Containers. Boom, 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 boom. And there we go. This thing is now at maximum cargo carrying capacity. Yeah, without the RCS it is a bit sluggish on the old turn. It's not the end of the world. Let me group this as well. Then I can stick the hover engines on a shortcut and then set that to hovers. And then I can turn those off and save a bit more power. And now I've got access to a constructor directly and the fridge directly at the back. And now it's a case of just where to stick the RCSs, really. Which I will just... Oh man, I can only carry one at a time. Brutes, mate, brutes. 2, there we go. So with the RCSs, I'm just going to remove these 2 blocks here. It's not pretty. It's not perfect, but there we go. Now, can I load everything into it? And this is the other difficulty, because these portable constructors, they're not part of the inventory system, the logistics system yet. So I can't actually select them here. I've got to put everything from these into my inventory. and then transfer them from player to container. Rinse and repeat until everything goes across. And I don't know why it defaults as well. I wish it would just stay on the last set you had. Doesn't appear to be a button to do that, so other than maybe connecting it, but I don't think that'll do it. It'll just stick to fuel every single time. So now it leaves the torch there, and then I can pick all of you up. Great. Player inventory. Now you move all you across. I'll convert you in a minute. 10. Did I get everything? Yep. There we go. Now good to go. I just need to turn my hovers. Oh, they were on. Sorry, my hovers were on. Turn my hovers on again. Here we go. We should be able to move now. It will be relatively slow because we've got a lot of cargo capacity and only those little green thruster things. So I want to head. Wow, I'm going to get rid of this waypoint. Don't need that anymore. I want to head in this direction because ultimately I've got that objective over there. So I think I'm going to go towards this small wreckage and this copper deposit. Slowly but surely. And remember these little green hovers as well. They only lift to 1.5 meters. So you actually have to avoid rocks and stuff, otherwise you will get stuck on them. Now, these little green engines, they should speed us up slowly but surely. We're up to 20 meters a second already. See, it's great. So my next investment on this thing might be a couple of small thrusters on the back. Just give it that extra bit of zing. But obviously the more weight I add to this thing, the more these hover engines that are going to struggle. So at some point I am going to have to make the transition from the little green hovers to the blue hovers. And then I will need thrusters in every direction, which is more weight. And then I may as well get the mule, which is already at that level. So another copper deposit. This is crazy. 2 coppers. We've got a lot of copper deposits around here. I see some iron rocks though. Might pick these up while I'm here. And this container here. Right. Let's link this so they can access it directly. We got Wi-Fi, so if I put that and that in my connected, I don't need these in there either. And anything I pick up with a multi-tool or the drill will go into my connected, providing I've got my connected selected. And they've changed the color of the connected toolbar now, so it's yellow. It's easier to tell if oh no, that's the I got another multi-tool charge, yay! Right, but yeah, ultimately I want to use this. Have I run out of fuel? No, everything's on. All right, there we go. It's just being a bit of a stubborn swine. Yeah, ultimately I'm moving around because I don't think that where I was is a very good place to be. Set up permanent base. I want to see if there's a nicer area around, a nice big oasis on a lake. That's what I want, ideally. This is one of the other things I could do is actually build a detector. So you got in the tools, you got detector, which you should have. I'm going to unlock all scanner while I'm there. And then actually in my constructor, tools, build myself a little detector, and this will give me, I think, a range of 1,000. So it's still decent. So with our detector, we should be able to see things at least 1,000 meters away. So we've got one behind us, which I'm not going to go towards. We've got iron deposit there. I'm not going to pick that up just because I don't think I can really carry it at the moment. But I'll obviously I've discovered it, so I can come back to there later. I've actually got a POI up ahead on the left, another iron deposit. These deposits are very scattered. Now I'm really struggling to get this thing up this hill. Come on, you can do it, little Sparky. With your 3 green hover engines. This is mass and weight in action right here. What you're seeing now. I didn't even have full cargo on this thing, and yeah, those little starter hover engines, they don't cut it for very long. What we got over here then? Looks like the Helix, an abandoned base. Maybe? We got a shack. Unknown Helix. Oh wow, 2 abandoned bases here. Jesus, this place, man. For like trees and stuff, there just isn't any. How much fuel have I got? I've been using 2% power. I got 228 minutes of fuel left, which is good, Yeah, there's yeah, a fair bit of little stuff here. 2 abandoned bases. Crazy. Iron rocks for days. Let's check these places out. Let's start with a shack. Is this where the game intends us to set up base then? I don't know. I'm going to turn my hovers off. So this is one of those little starty shack base things. Doesn't look like anything here we can use. Can't access the personal containers. Just having a chow down on some food. I can salvage a lot of this though. There's the core. Some solar. Yeah, solar panel on the roof, presumably. No. Solar panel anywhere? Oh yeah, solar panel. Alright, good. What we got over here? So this wouldn't be a bad place to set up. But there's no water. There is like some green vegetation down south though, so I might quickly go down there and check that out. Because if that is a good place to set up base, it's not too far from here. I could salvage a lot of this and it wouldn't be too far to ship it over there. These... I don't know if there's anything in these. I don't think I've actually explored this. Oh yeah, look, we've got some stuff. Alright, cool. Sparks, container, got some radiation. Got another multi-tool thing. Come on, will you just default on what I used last? That would be nice. Yeah, there's a lot of radiation in here. Okay. There's the other one. Cracked open as well. Oh, we got some thingies. Shred. Seriously, how could I not? Can I not set this by default? Let me know in the comments if I'm missing something obvious. It's entirely possible. I haven't read through all the patch notes. But that... is annoying. I want to just leave it there. Just leave it there and use that one, please. I don't need any of your fancy trying to be smart rubbish. Do as I tell you. Right, we've got another entrance here, but I don't think there's anything in this one. Oh no, there is. Yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, stomach pills. Now we're talking. I'll put that in the fridge. I think it's in the fridge, that one. So we got some boosts. We have some boosts, which is nice, which is good. Okay, let's check out one of these abandoned bases, I guess. Or it's on a slow go, and as we add more to it as well, it just goes even slower. So maybe what we should do is come back to these and let's go check out that greenery down south. I've actually got a detector marker there, so well, this might be... I'm seeing a lot of trees. This either a radiation zone or this is a big old oasis that we're about to come into. Something off to my east now. I think the thing that was south is now east. I'll worry about that in a second. Let's have a look at this rise. Oh, there's a lot of water. There's a big old water patch. Here we go. Oh, this is actually a radiation zone. Wow. Radiated fog, everyone. Come on, Sparky. You can do it. She's not happy. She is not happy. Well, we got some nasties in here. It's radiation zone though. Promethean usually. We've got markers all around. To west. Well, west, south, southwest. Come on. Forward. There's cobalt rocks here. And we got Promethean. Perfect. Please don't be drones over it. That would ruin this very nice relationship that we're just building up. That would. There's bloody drones. Minigun drone. Okay, let's avoid that. I have only a shotgun. I could probably kill it, but probably expensive Sparky here. So no, don't get stuck. Come on. What's wrong with you? Come on. Get over the hump. How have you put on weight? Like, you know, the same weight the whole time, so I don't understand how suddenly now you're getting stuck on terrain. Another Promethean deposit. Excellent. Oh, I hope there's not a drone over that one as well, otherwise my plan to head over to this area is screwed. Give it a wiggle. Give it the Spanj wiggle. Get it loose. Get it off the bloody terrain again. And get moving. Come on, Sparky. Alright, I think if I don't keep getting stuck on invisible walls, trying to get around in your grandma's mobility scooter, it really is. I think there's a nice oasis biome. This is Savannah, which isn't bad actually. Savannah has trees and stuff. That bit down there I think is oasis. But the further south I go, it's a shame. Oh, hello. That's Xerax territory. It's a shame that I found this south because I like that we got radiation zone here. I like that we got Promethean deposits here. But I don't like that it's south because the further south you are, the less daylight you have. Less effective your solar panels are. But I might set up here just for now anyway. And maybe look to move north once I actually have a CV or something, because certainly early game your solar requirements aren't massive until you start actually using furnaces or whatever. So this is Oasis Edge, so this will be Oasis. Oasis, yes, on a lake. It's the dream. It's the dream. Alright, cool. Let's park. Sparky, Spark. And this is the thing as well. Like it says, cannot display same container on both sides. What are you talking about? You're on fuel, and that's on container controller. You're mental. You're absolutely mental. Like, what are you talking about? You're a madman. We got plenty of trees around here so that we can produce biofuel and stuff. I could get this one doing the biofuel, but this one's got a little bit more advanced stuff in it, so I don't want to take it up with biofuel when actually I could be doing that for free using the portables. So the next thing I want to build in my factory is a base, and I have the small warehouse. I've actually revised it because I didn't realize that you can only have up to 320,000 liters of storage per controller. So I've revised it. It's now a proper little base. Doesn't have any guns on it because if you put a gun on it, the drones come straight away. In theory, and I haven't tested this, but in theory you could just have an unarmed base for as long as you need to you know, set up, and then only arm it when you're actually ready to take on the drones. Which seems like a bit of a cop-out to me, but whatever. What do I know? Alright, let's get some wood. And then we can get some Promethean. Our power requirements should be dealt with for quite some time. Loot those buildings, salvage those buildings once we have something with a little bit more storage and mobility than this. I think you know, Sparky here is pretty good. I could probably get 4 of these badges, pop a bunch of thrusters on it, and it will be golden. I might not even need 4 of those. I think it might do with just maybe even just 2 for now. But I'd have to take all of those off because if you have a combined, these prevent it from going above 1.5 meters. So I'd have to take all of those off, put those on. I could do that, or I could invest in the mule, but I don't think I need the mule now that I've got Sparky. How much literage actually is that in there? Sparky, what you got? 1625. So yeah, you're about half what the mule's got. The mule is quite a bit more expensive. Need to update it actually, because it uses 88 iron, which is completely unnecessary. But there's a lot of copper, a lot of silicon. Anyway, so I'll stick with Sparky for now, and I might just upgrade it as I go with some, like I say, thrusters and normal hover engines, and that will at least make it move a bit quicker. Anyway, we can get some biofuel. What happened to the wood? Did I put that in one of these already? I picked it up. It went into that. Connected inventory, everyone. It's really confusing. Right, you do me some biofuel. Thank you. Alright. And you get started on some engines. Great. Alright, that's all for today, guys. I think we found our base site for now. We're in a nice oasis biome on the side of a lake, so once we get some oxygen generators we can do that. We found some Promethean deposits, which is perfect, and just to the north we've got some bases to deconstruct. And once we actually get our hover vessel moving nice and quick, we can do a bit more exploration, hopefully find some silicon deposits, because this is just iron and copper so far. Take out these drones and go from there. But yeah, not without its trials and problems, Alpha 9. Certainly not. I'm not entirely sure what Elion's logic is by releasing this this early, but it's out, it's done. There's not much we can do about it now, so let's see how it goes. But I hope you enjoyed this episode, and thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comments how you guys are getting on with Alpha 9. If your experiences are very similar to mine, it would be good to know. And yeah, as always, thank you very much. Hopefully, I'll catch you next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.